Alright, hey guys, it's CVAC0 doing another RD2L group stage cast, and today we have Locien versus Well Played. It's two European teams going right at it, and I actually have a co-caster. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hey guys, how's it going? You can call me Nips. I actually play on the same RD2L team with CVAC, and I'm really happy to be joining today.
Alright, so we should just go ahead and jump into the draft because as always, I always wait for the first four picks are out. And Locien, they decided to go with the Darkseer and Naga Siren. They really look for that AoE combo. Probably a Gyro pickup pretty soon. What do you think about Well Played's lineup so far?
Well played. They're watching out for that. They just banned the gyro, and when you open with the Darkseer and a Naga Siren, it's pretty clear the kind of lineup you're going for. And the puck pickup, I think, was definitely an excellent choice to try to have some kind of ability to counter initiate some kind of wombo combo coming out from Locien. Of course, combine that with the Life Stealer, you have your classic Naix Bomb. Always a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, could get easy pickoffs. Puck blink into a silence and Naix bomb popping out, and it can basically kill this Naga Siren before she can get any song off. She could also kill the Darkseer. Basically, this is what Navi did a lot in TI3. I don't know if you watched. I think Navi versus Tongfu, I believe, when they really utilized
Dude, I was
this.
there.
Oh
I was
yeah,
there,
that's
man.
right. You actually went there. I completely forgot about that, but. Anyways, so Well Played, they are well aware of this wombo combo. They're banning out two heroes that do pretty well. Magnus, it's a questionable ban. The reason is, even if they picked up Magnus, the puck would really shut him down. They would be relying a lot on the RP. I would have banned out maybe another, maybe Visage might be a better ban, unless they themselves are thinking about it. Uh,
Yeah, it looks like Lothian has decided. Yeah, I mean the Rubik ban is a pretty good in that it denies you a pretty strong aggressive tri-laner if that's what they want to do with the Naix, and also obviously you don't want your song stolen or any of your big AoE spells stolen.
Okay, so Lawson,
Razor.
go with the Razor. You are my mid player for Smurf all day. What do you think about this matchup, Razor versus Puck?
Personally, I think Puck. So the thing about Razor is, it's. I think it's gonna come down a lot to whoever takes the early aggression, whoever kind of bullies the other person from the beginning of the matchup. Just because you can really see, I can honestly see this going either way. Puck doesn't have any targeted spells, so the Razor's passive won't be a hindrance to that. Of course, Razor can always steal damage from the puck if they end up in a prolonged man fight. So it, I think, and with the puck silence also, it will prevent the Razor from getting that link off early if puck goes in for a kill or something. At the same time, Razor doesn't rely too much on, as soon as he gets the link off, then he just mostly goes with the last hit. So I think it really comes down to whoever takes that early aggression. And we'll see how both players decide to approach this matchup. Really, I think it could go either way.
Yeah, Razor also is a counter to this Life Stealer, because as we all know, when he tries to
Right.
rage, the static link will still damage from him, and his damage will just be about kittens at some point. Still, Well Played. They pick up their first support. It's going to be the Visage, and it's a very strong hero, especially against the Naga Siren. And the reason is his familiars are not affected by the song. So as soon as the song as soon as the song goes off, you position your familiars where you want to be, and when she turns off the song, familiars can fall, and it gives at least Well Played a little bit of time to react. Puck will be able to get a Dream Coil possibly and get that waning rift off. So a nice pickup for Well Played.
And so, do you think right now? I'm wondering, do you think Losian's going to go for an aggressive try, or?
Well, with the Naga Siren and Jakiro, I would have to say no. They don't really have a lot of burst damage. At level 2, it's alright. I mean, you have the Ice Path, you have the Net, you have the Riptide, you have a Dual Breath. But I think Locien, for them to go aggressive, they might have to pick up like an Alchemist, who's banned in a pull, by the way. So
Right.
it's hard to say.
Yeah, a lot of the classics.
The thing I do like though, I just don't see them running aggressive. It's a Visage and Naix. That's about almost as aggressive as you can get. So I really expect well played to be the ones running an aggressive tri lane.
Yeah, well, I think well played for sure. Well, I mean, you have, like you said, the Nags and the Visage. That's classic aggression right there. In order for Locien to go aggressive, they would need someone like an Alk or a Gyro. But guess what? They're both banned, so.
Yeah. So I mean, the other possibility is they can run that tri lane with the Naga, Razor, Jakiro. That's not too bad. I mean, you lock him down, Razor can steal a lot of damage, and that would, I mean, just the pure damage that he steals will be enough to like compensate in a tri versus tri situation.
Yeah. And we also, oh, and
I like
actually,
this pick. I really
so
like
well
this
played
pick.
picks up a Weaver.
I'm surprised he got through this
And
far. I should have probably looked at the bans, but Weaver getting this far. One on one, if well played or Locien run the aggressive tri lane and it ends up being a tri versus tri situation, Darkseer versus Weaver. Historically, Weaver beats the shit out of Darkseer. So we'll see if the Darkseer player can step up his game.
yeah, and I think again, in light of the Weaver pickup now, though, I'm thinking, I'm still curious to see, how Losing decides to lane this, because the Naga Siren is pretty solid against Weaver actually, right? I mean, the ensnare prevents him from going invis if you can hold him in place, and even if they decide to go for that Razor Naga Chikiro lane, you can steal all Weaver's damage and really bull him out. So
So
I
yeah,
don't know
well
if they're gonna
played.
go for it.
Yeah, well played with their picks. They're banning out the TA, so they do expect this Razor to be in a tri lane, which won't be bad. So for Locien, it's hard to say. I can't tell you too much about them. They could either go carry, they could go mid. If they want the carry, I mean PL's available. What other carry do you think is? Oh, Luna is not bad in this lane, in this lineup because they're going all team fight.
Yeah, for sure. Luna, again with the I think one thing that I guess right now they have the Naga set up with the Seer Vacuum and a Jakiro Ice Path. They could maybe look for someone to build off of that again, although off the top of my head, I mean Luna's a good choice, of course, just for team fight in general. I mean they've got plenty of time to think about this, so.
Okay, so looking at the standings right now, it's this is Group A of GMT. It's Locien versus Well Played. They're actually in the bottom two. They're the bottom two teams of the group. That doesn't tell us too much because they're in the bottom, but not by much. If one of the teams grab a win, they can easily jump into the top half of the group, tie with Water. So this will be, this is, I guess, their chance to turn around. This is week 6. It is an 8-week, I believe, an 8-week group stage. So they could very well still get into the top half of the group and possibly down Dumlock, serial killers, or nobody cares. So we'll see how this goes. It's the last pickup here. They're taking their time. Locien, tell me what they want. What kind of heroes do they have left in the pool? I still think it's a Luna.
Luna's good. I mean, they could always just
Sven.
like they could just go with Smart Arm.
As we know, this is almost a hero to counter the Weaver directly. And
Wow,
yeah,
that was not what I was expecting.
this is next level strat. This amplified damage also goes on the Lifestealer too. So that's something to keep
It's
in
not
mind.
bad also because his bash is physical, so
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Lifestealer Rage won't protect him.
Yeah, it won't at all. I really like this pickup. Slardar has seen a bit of action burning DK back in a G1 league back in December. Brought him back. They did okay with them. I wouldn't say the best. In the end, he just doesn't farm too fast, so they're looking to end this early game, mid game. About well played. They pick up the what's it? Vengeful Spirit. But right now we have the lags because this is heroes getting picked up. Their models are getting generated onto the map, so that's why we always have this lag. Nips probably can't hear me clearly. I can't hear him clearly, so I will be just be
That's
talking.
because I'm not saying anything, man.
Oh, okay. Well, you can actually hear me.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
I can
Okay.
hear you.
All right. All right. That's cool.
Most
Uh,
everyone's in the game.
so we just need the puck and the Weaver to get picked up here. Um, so with the Visage, I mean the Visage and Vengeful Spirit, I highly think it's going to be aggressive tri lane. Though it is a scary aggressive tri lane against a Slardar and Jakiro and Naga. So I hope it's a tri lane, a try versus try. Would be very interesting to watch. But anyways, I'll go ahead and introduce the players. On the side of well played, it's going to be Bad Feet as the captain playing the puck on the Visage. It's going to be Underix. On the Weaver, it's going to be offlane Weaver. I can't read that. Slumberlust.
Slumberlust, it looks like.
I can't read purple, man. On Vengeful Spirit, it's Switch, and finally on the Lifestealer, it's Kirikiki. Kirkiki. I give up, man.
That's good enough. On the Dire side, with Locien, we've got the Dogs on the Slardar, Liera taking up the Naga Siren, Akroloth on the Razor, a stand-in Sophilax on the Jakiro, and that just leaves us with our Darkseer Sparkly taking the off lane.
Okay, so we're gonna see them. They actually think it's going to be. I like this idea. They're going to their own jungle to see if it's going to be a Weaver or possibly a try versus a try situation. If they run the aggressive try, then they would run into 4 heroes. Even if it's just the offlaner going up, they could easily kill them. Though, do they actually have detection for the Weaver right now? Let's see. Any detection? They don't have a bit of detection at all. So I don't know if they're prepared to face up against a Weaver right now.
Jakiro's
Go ahead.
got the 1 sentry.
Oh yeah, but he placed one here because they did see this ward. Regen room gets to 9. They're gonna run the aggressive with the Weaver in lane. What do you think about that? I don't think it's bad, but Lifestealer against a Darkseer, well, Darkseer should win this one.
Yeah, I think I don't know. It's hard to say because both Weaver and Nyx do have the ability to go aggressive. The only difference is Weaver is better in a solo lane, of course.
Yeah, I think so too. I really think Weaver should have been in a bot lane, but we will see how it works out. Neither side, it's not too bad. The thing is, Naganet, they're going on this Vengeful Spirit. Do they have the damage? They do have the stun. They chain stun him perfectly, but they don't have damage. Naga's gonna go down first. First blood to the Radiant side. Well played. Draws it. The aggression getting countered pretty easily, and this is what I was talking about. Visage too scary. I mean, even level 1 Soul Assumption. Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and I don't know that was the best choice by them. I mean, even the fact that you also have to consider the fact that this is a tri lane with 2 melee heroes. You know, I mean, you saw that, like, Vengeful Spirit walked around the creeps, and then, you know, suddenly only Jakiro could hit her. And then meanwhile, Visage is building up the charges on the Soul Assumption, and then you have something like, you know, your Naga just gets picked off from the back. So
yeah, I don't know if I agree with the Naga Siren build. I mean, she went Stout Shield, but honestly, she should be the one pulling the lane. But yeah, minus aggression, now they're gonna pull the lane. Naga with the Stout Shield. I mean, she's a support. I don't know. I think I would prefer something like mana potions and tangos or something, because you know they're gonna burn through them really quickly. Oh, she did pull the Slardar. She did pull the Slardar.
You can see this tri lane is already not going well for them. Slardar has literally 0 CS.
Yeah, 0 CS.
Hits, no denies, nothing.
And I mean, this is more of a mid-game team. I mean, yes, they can take it late, but I just don't know. I mean, Slardar doesn't farm very fast. So, and in mid lane, oh, we see Razor. He's thinking about it. He really thought about that. Gonna move back. It's Razor versus Puck so far. Puck is taking advantage of Razor being gone, but he at least picks up an invis room. But remember, this is without a bottle, so this won't be too much. Will he be able to steal the damage? There he goes. Is there gonna be phase shift out? He still steal damage though. Puck will just jaunt away Razor. Steals a good amount. 56 plus 59. That should be easy to outlast. Oh, Puck has like 6 damage right now.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what Razor needs to be doing is getting that link on Puck whenever he can, and just focusing. He's not going to be able to kill Puck, so what he needs to do is just keep stealing damage and getting last hits.
Yeah, I agree. So it's Darkseer against a Naix. I mean, Naix has taken a lot of damage, but he has 14 CS compared to the Darkseer 8. So I don't know. That seems kind of odd. I really think the Darkseer should be dominating. The thing is, he does, with the on shell, he does push the wave a lot. I think he could possibly even cut the lane, make it really hard for the Lifestealer to last hit. It's hard to say. I really think Darkseer should be winning this. But Lifestealer is not doing bad for himself. Top lane.
Yeah, I mean, Lifestealer, he's
Just a little bit of action. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Lifestealer. He's getting decent last hits, I guess. I mean, I still am not.
Oh, they get a net on the Weaver
sure.
top lane. The Ice Path is, and they actually get the kill. Nice sentry over here. They should have. I think he should have known. They placed one down, but sneaky from the Dire side. They get the return kill, and it's a return kill on the tri-lane farmer. So it's a nice kill compared to the Naga kill.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, Weaver maybe was just not being careful enough, thought he could just sneak through. I mean, they do have the stronger lane, I would say, well played that is, but you do have to be careful because the Dire tri-lane there really can punish a mistake like that, especially with the Naga net. Even without the sentry, they still have something to counter your invis, so.
Yeah, I completely agree. So, I mean, let's see. The thing I do like about the Dire is that they have two stuns that's AoE. I mean, they have the Slardar stun, of course, that's much harder to land. Radius is only 350, but you have the Ice Path too. Ice Path, Slardar stun, and you can at least lock someone else down with it there. So it would be nice. The thing on the other side, I mean, you only have single target spells. So I guess that's one advantage that Dire has. Still, the burst damage on the Radiant is I think significantly better.
Yeah, and you also, I mean, we also can't shy away from the fact that Slardar is just his CS is very very lacking, especially compared to the Weaver. He's actually got exactly half of the CS of the Weaver, and I mean that's not a good position to be in, especially when you're really banking on Slardar to deal the damage. I mean, you have Razor too, but you're going up against a Weaver and an AX, so a Razor by himself is not going to be able to handle that unless something really crazy happens.
So Slardar is really tanky. He has 739 HP. He has 6 armor. Wow, that's a lot. But they might make a go. No, Weaver. He's not going to go dive this. So right now, Weaver should be able to get some farm. What do you do as the Radiant side? Should you prioritize kills? I mean, the Dire are getting some pulls off. Probably looking to stack and pull this. They're not. I don't expect them to chain it because that would be really dangerous. Oh, Ice Path actually misses, but they do catch out the Visage. He's out of position, but Slardar is just going to run away because he's taking a lot of damage. Soul Assumption nearly gets the kill. There is a Flame Breath. Both sides are somewhat low. Still, that's a lot of mana being used, and Slardar getting out just fine.
Yeah, back to your earlier question about kills versus CS. I mean, typically we like to think that in aggressive tri-lane you should be getting kills or you've effectively lost the lane. I think in a situation like this, it's actually not as big of a deal if you don't get as many kills, just because and there's a DC from the Weaver. But what I was saying is I think it's not as big a deal if you don't get the kills, just because, I mean, if you break even with the tri-lane, I think the matchup goes in your favor when you're getting farm on the Weaver versus, the enemy getting farm on a Slardar.
Yeah, I agree.
The Slardar, I mean, he's just not really... he really tapers off towards the late game.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, the minus armor strat is still kind of cool. And if you can get the AC, you can really just bash through everybody. It's a free cranium basher, basically, except possibly better.
Yeah, that is true.
But something we haven't looked at recently is that this bottom lane, it's Sparkly on a Darkseer versus Kirkiki. Alright. the Life Stealer. And Lifestealer getting really good farm, though Darkseer has caught up a bit. He was being doubled up earlier. But I don't like how the fact he keeps going back and scared at the Lifestealer. Lifestealer I don't think can kill him. But Lifestealer has, I wouldn't say free farm, but he's had really good farm.
Yeah. He's definitely doing pretty well for himself. I mean, looking at the CS charts, the well played is definitely topping that. In fact, the top 3 CSers are all on the side of the Radiant. So,
and well, if we look at the gold graph, it's as we expected. It's over 1k gold advantage. It's 5 minutes in, not too bad. EXP, it's slightly in favor of Dire, but it's basically even at. The Dire, they don't have any detection left now. Can they kill Weaver? I mean, Weaver would have to make a huge mistake. Oh, gonna try to pull through. Doesn't have mana for the stun. She will now. She's not gonna stun, but a bit scared. She doesn't have backup. Oh, she does. Before she didn't.
So my question for you is, how should Slardar be building his item progression in this game?
It's really hard to say. I think tank would be the thing. They want to just tank up just a little bit. I think Armlet would be beautiful on him. Armlet toggling is always some eye candy for us Dota fans. So I think he should go Armlet. That's just cheap strength and survivability is amazing for him. It adds damage, and they need to group up. I mean, as soon as they possibly get the Armlet, or as soon as they all get level 6, they should just group up and start pushing towers. This lineup isn't meant to go late.
Right.
Puck is invis. Puck is invis. Does she want in? Oh, they see her now, but she's gonna drop a Dream Coil. Slardar looks to be dead. Dream Coil? No, not needed. Oh, pops a Dream Coil, but it's useless. Ice Path hits nicely on the Puck. They might be able to bring the Jakiro down. No, he's a bit too tanky. Weaver is really diving against the Radiant side. Really diving this. Is there any TP supports? Oh no, there's a slow going out on Naga. So much damage from the Puck. Ice Path lands nicely. Oh, he gets silence before he can throw the ensnare. He doesn't even have the mana to throw the ensnare. So it's a tri-lane wipe. Beautiful, beautiful play from this Puck. So they get away with murder, basically.
Triple homicide right there, man.
Triple homicide, I know. What a serial killer.
What I was gonna ask you was, so looking at the lineup of the Dire here, the ideal team fight for them. You initiate with the song or something, then you go in, you vacuum in with the Seer into an Ice Path. And then after that, Slardar can chain his stun on top of that, etc. But I'm wondering, should the Slardar be getting some kind of item that gives him a little more AoE presence, such as like even a Mjolnir or a Battle Fury?
Definitely. I don't know. I just don't see.
It's unconventional, but
Mjolnir you can at least upgrade to a Maelstrom. I believe. Or Mjolnir. Whoa, actually, Lifestealer gonna turn this around on the Naga. Naga, she's too close. She gets the Riptide off, but she still might die. She's taking a lot of damage. Lifestealer is actually gonna man down because Darkseer rotates them. But anyways, what I was saying, I think, Mjolnir, I can't remember for which one is first. Is it Maelstrom first?
Maelstrom builds to Mjolnir.
Okay. Yeah, sure. If he goes Mjolnir, I think that would go well because you guys oh, there's a Darkseer wall, but it hits nobody. Not sure. I think, were they trying to guarantee a tower? If so, that fell miserably. Lifestealer. Oh, he gets netted up. Oh, he invests into a creep. He's going to go in on this Naga side. Turn things around. That's a kill. And then Darkseer will be able to get out. Maybe is there another... I mean, you can't slow him when he surged like that. But they still might chase him. Oh, no. He gets fogged right as he tried to cast Grave Chill. Now he finally casts Grave Chill, but Darkseer is gone now. He's just going to salve up. Get ready to go back in. Razor, meanwhile, rotates bottom.
Yeah, and at this point, Razor is a little too late to the party. There's not too much you can do. Maybe when the Darkseer heals up, if he gets some mana. Well, I guess Darkseer has the Soul Ring, so that helps. But Razor is not too much. He's not the best ganker. So
yeah, he just doesn't gank too well. And Weaver gets a solo. Okay, not exactly but a kill on a Jakiro, and it's slowly going into the favor of well played. Look at the gold graphs now. EXP graphs. Gold well over 3,000 or going over 3,000. EXP over 1,500. This is looking pretty grim. I mean, I really think they need to start grouping up now. Naga, oh, she doesn't even have level 6. This will be not bad. Her gank attempt on a bottom failed miserably.
Yeah, and I think as the dyer, it's really hard to say what to do. I mean, your whole lineup is predicated on the fact that you can win a team fight, but now
Weaver.
the Radiant are so far ahead.
Oh, this Weaver was baiting hard. I mean, she is marked up. She actually dove into creeps and nearly was in range for the Slardar Slither.
Mid lane, Razor and Puck having a man
They're
fight.
going at it. Razor's gonna go
Visage
down.
shows.
Not exactly a man fight when Visage is there. Oh, Darkseer might get a solo kill on the Visage. There's no Grave Chill. He's out of mana. Darkseer really wants it. He's got one more Surge. He needs a Surge. He's going to go kill him, but he might die for this because Puck is trying to cut out his escape rope. He does kill Visage. Oh, he's going to run back this way. He will get out just fine because Puck just man down. He has no more mana. Oh,
Yeah,
Venge.
that
Go ahead.
the mech is not too far off on the Darkseer either. He's about 200 gold away from it. That's going to be a really big deal if they start team fighting.
Slardar just dying, and they just really don't want to leave this lane. Weaver's already getting fat. The tri lane just not going too well. Perseverance up for the Weaver. It's 11 minutes up. She's 4-1 and 2. I don't know if they're going to be able to kill. Oh, Razor is here. They want to make a go. Will they? Oh, Ice Path that should have hit. It looked like it should have hit, but it doesn't somehow. Razor is here. Weaver. Oh no, Razor. Don't do it. He's going to go down here. He overextends without the rest of his teammates. This is where you're mad at your teammates. Be like, where were you guys? I was there, and then all of a sudden you guys pussy out. But get a mark off. Get a mark off. Yeah, it looks like Slardar is going for that. Armlet BKB most likely. I really doubt it's gonna be Maelstrom at some.
Yeah.
So contrary to belief, it's not the Radiant. It's not the Dire that's 5-manning. It's the Radiant. Puck.
I guess it's the main. I guess kind of the main issue that I'm having right now. Oh well.
Oh man, this Jakiro's so squishy. I mean, Weaver. But now Weaver doesn't want to dive. And this is the strong point about Slardar. Ice Path hits. Puck is in there, but she might get the Jakiro. She does get the Jakiro with the Dream Coil. Dream Coil still lands, but Puck will trade her life away. Maybe Naga might die as well. Weaver really diving. They do get the Naga. Puck phases out. She lives. She lives, but she has no mana. But Razor is back. He's cleaning up some damage. He does get two. Gets one familiar. Puck, he's still here. Are they going to get him? Razor, what you doing, man? No, he really wants the Vengeful Spirit. No, Razor should have gone for the Puck. Oh, no.
Yeah, one more nuke. I mean, Puck was sitting there on.
That was a mistake from this Razor. Sitting duck right here.
Basically no life.
I know, just right here, easy kill. But I don't know. I mean, I guess he didn't think Puck was gonna TP out.
And the Puck was well, not track, but had the true sight on him too. So
yeah, it was an easy kill. I don't know. It's just I think it was a mistake from this. I think Darkseer tried to go in on that, but he vacuumed. Wasn't TPing at the time. Tried to vacuum her out of the tree. Whoa, out of the trees. I gotta drink some water.
Yeah, he was looking for the also looking for the ion shell damage to take her down, but just a little too far away with the trees in the way. So
anyways, Puck will take a lot of damage. She cannot orb. She does phase out. She has Dream Coil. She pops it. But a useless Dream Coil, and I'm kind of wasted. Not kind of, definitely wasted. That's the kill that they needed. At least, kind of making up for himself.
Yeah. So one thing we haven't looked at haven't looked at the Nakes in a while. He's really topping the CS charts now. 81 last hits. He's picked up his phase armlet and got 1.1k gold left on him, so he's not doing too badly.
This is kind of a fight now, though he doesn't really need to. There's a stun going out on a Darkseer. Can they kill him? Probably not. Oh, was that a block? No. Never mind. Ice Path. Defensively, of course. No, they want to go back in. Darkseer doesn't have any mana. Oh, he does have phase moves. Razor is back. Come on, man. Surge yourself and get ready to go. Fight, fight, fight. That was kind of a... I don't know. He honestly could have surged himself forward like this and then vacuumed...
That must have been a DC or something. Vengeful Spirit just stood there. Yeah,
it was a lag out. So
yeah, she kind of just stood there for.
I don't think they would have gotten out. I think Darkseer probably or should have vacuumed himself or surged himself forward and then vacuum in towards him this way. We've seen it a lot of times in the professional scene. He just wanted to get some extra damage chaos to Vince. It's I guess the safer play. So the lag out was unfortunate. Puck? That Puck that threw it? Yeah, it was Puck. There's no Rubik, so it had to be Puck. I just feel like there's a Rubik every game. Puck? Really playing with fire?
Who else would have thrown the orb, man?
Oh no, this Naga's still not level 6. He's had a harsh game. Mikiro has been on point with his ice paths. Oh, is he going to land one on Puck? Is he going to land it on Puck? You need to fire it now. Oh, too late. Yeah, looks like there's some issues. Vengeful Spirit might have to DC. It's not a competitive game without some DCs.
Yeah, that's where your ability as a caster is truly tested, man. Gotta find some way to fill that gap.
I'll just do what Beyond the Summit did during the G1 League. Bring out a book and start reading it. Bring out Harry Potter and start reading it.
You need like some jokes or something. You gotta have like a list of them just ready to tell. I'll tell a joke. I'll tell a joke if it happens.
So hopefully it doesn't. Not saying your jokes are bad, but I prefer watching Dota over jokes. Visage stun hits too might hit. Oh, if he raises up the Razor, they're gonna go in on this. Puck still has level 2 ulti now. I have it. Naga Siren, I believe, is 6 now. She doesn't have a TP. Yeah, she is 6. Top lane is where all the action will probably be. There's a denied tower. Lifestealer's still getting free farm. He's going to be scary as hell once he decides to fight.
Yeah, and you know, without farm on the Slaughter, there's not too much they have to deal with the next. I mean, okay, sure, they could wait for him to rage and then Naga Song it, assuming they don't use the Naga Song to initiate.
Razor.
But even then, like...
Razor doing a wraparound? No, just... He goes for the Vanguard. Well, again, that just emphasizes the mid-game, let's go fight now type deal. Fighting. Because they're behind, they can't really initiate. Naga should be there and get ready to song, but she's down there trying to deal with Lifestealer. Oh, wall vacuum just for the Visage. Visage, well, Lifestealer TP'd up. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a wipe for the Dire. Oh, nice mech. But Razor tanking up a lot. He's still going to go down here. Yes, Lifestealer just finishes him off. They will get the Visage, maybe. Oh, they do get the Visage, but I mean, 3 down. And Darkseer was about the only bright side.
I'm not too certain. So I just realized that the Razor hasn't taken any points into his Eye of the Storm, which I think is not a very good decision. That ultimate is really, really powerful, and I think I don't know, maybe, you know, one thing that's often forgotten is that ultimate also does it reduces armor with every strike. So I don't know. I think it's definitely not something you want to be skipping, but
Pucks pick up the blink. That initiation just barrier. I'm not sure what the Naga was doing. Definitely should have been top with the rest of her team. Someone else deal with it. They should just be deathballing at the Naga initiation. You know, Ice Path vacuum. I mean, you draft this lineup for that. Naga should not be farming. She's not the carry. Unless they really wanted to make her support and then turn her into a carry later. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not, you know, I mean, it's a nice thought, but that's not going to work against a Nyx and a Weaver, so...
She does have smoke. They might look for a smoke initiation. They really should. They need it so badly. It doesn't even... The reason why he picked up the Vanguard is for survivability. I have seen some pros skip out on the Eye of the Storm. Ultimate wise, but that's only because they can't survive long enough to pop it. So if you only live for about 2 seconds, there's no point having the Eye of the Storm. But because you have Vanguard, you almost definitely have to go Eye of the Storm.
Right, for sure, for sure.
And they're relying on the AoE comp. They go, oh, Darkseer was nearly caught out for a swap.
Yeah, I mean the pressure is really on the Dire here. They need to make something happen, and otherwise they're the well played is just going to kind of wither down their defenses. And I mean you can already see that they have a well actually no. So one tower is gone on both sides, but
it's just going to get worse.
I mean the farm is really going the way of well played. And
yeah, look at these wards. I mean they have aggressive wards mostly, but like they're just not even fighting aggressively. They're the ones that's offensive. Naga, Song. Oh no, but regardless, they will get the Visage. Partially Puck goes in with the Dream Coil. They're gonna be a Song to go. Set up an Ice Path, Jakiro. What are you doing? They do get one kill though, but with the Song, you should have set the Jakiro, set up the Ice Path, but Jakiro's gonna go down, and that's a race car. Well, this is the coordination is just not there. I don't think Locien know how to run the Naga strat.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you saw, but like you said, the Visage Familiar is unaffected by the ult. They actually picked off the Naga there.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. And that's why Visage is a strong hero against Naga. So, yeah, I something is yes, just because pro players use a certain type of meta. If you can't play the meta, go with something you're confident. There's not a lot of Naga support players out there in general. Like even for my team, I think I'm the only one that can play Naga support decently. Shots fired, guys. Shots fired.
I could try.
You can try, but you're a mid player.
I don't know how well it'll go.
Anyways, yeah.
You can play mid then.
I could play mid. I'm a terrible mid player. But anyways, it's just things are just not working out. I think for now they need to look for pickoffs. They really need to kill this Lifestealer. He's been unanswered. He's got free farm 3-0-1 even. A killing spree, and he hasn't even been to fights until like the end. And he gets a basher.
Yeah, they're trying to wrap around.
Now they're doing it. They're smoked up. They don't have Song for the initiation, but really going to rely on this. Oh, Visage might spot them out. They actually might kill him on the way back. They see no Lifestealer. They're going to go up this way. They're leading the charges. Is the guy you want to charge? I really Sparks here possibly. Oh no, they will find at least one kill, so worth it. While they were doing that, the rest of the team, the Radiant side, well, I guess they weren't farming too.
I mean, I think at this point you take what you can get, honestly.
So Razor, he's got a broadsword. Windmill?
He's going for chain or blade mail, I think.
Oh. Well, it is the recommended build if you're just getting your face stomped in.
Well, I mean, what else would the broadsword be for, I guess?
Could be crits. I don't know. Oh, there's a swap. They will get him, but oh man, I think Visage, Vengeful Spirit nearly dies, but Puck comes in, silences, doesn't drop the Dream Coil. Lifestealer's rage. That might be an early rage. Oh, he gets a first hit bash. There's the vacuum wall into a macro pyre. That's a lot of damage, but the Dire are still really low. They might get the Puck. No one's died yet. Oh, there's the Song. They will get the Puck. Now, where's the Ice Path? Okay, they will get the stun. Oh, you gotta change stun that, man. He actually has no mana. They do get the Puck anyway. Somehow it turns out in their favor. Oh, Lifestealer once M is going to claim a nice Ice Path that does hit the Weaver, but I still think Weaver and Lifestealer should be able to claim. This should be some easy kills. They're too scared to go in though. If this was Havos, he'd just dive in like crazy and get like a triple kill somehow. But the Visage Familiar goes down. Havos? I mean, no, Havos. Slaughter will chase after the Familiar. He doesn't even do damage. Kill him. Shots.
Yeah, I mean, I see it. So the Razor has maxed out his all three of his skills, but still hasn't taken any points in the ultimate. I don't know. I mean, in a fight like that, having the ult really helped. Like you could see that he survived the fight. He was
Yeah, he
around for a
survived for
decent
a really
amount of
long
time.
time. Yeah, and it looks like he is going for that robe up, for that blade mail. There we go.
Yeah, and you can't underestimate how much extra power you get from just reducing the enemy's armor. Like, even with 3 strikes, which so at level 1, each strike is what 0.7 seconds. After 2 seconds, that's 3 strikes. That's -3 armor, which is actually pretty significant. I
I
mean,
mean, they have the Slardar minus armor. You have the Riptide. I mean, this is like a negative armor strat, and I don't know if they're aware of it.
right. And I mean, I guess I just don't. I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with taking maxing out the unstable current before getting the ultimate. I mean, yeah, having the bonus movement speed is nice, but I feel like it's better to get the minus armor and the damage than it is to get 4% more movement speed.
Yeah, so Weaver picks up the Lincoln Sphere. Looks like she's gonna go for the Desolator. I like the Desolator. That just punishes the poor supports. Even Slaughter to a bit. I mean, at 1100. He's the strength hero, but Razor, the agility hero, has more HP than him.
Yeah, and you see Razor's finished his blade mail now, so he's gonna have that in the fights.
So, I mean, this is the mid game team, but they've been the ones on the defensive. Mostly thanks to how well played has been playing. Oh, they want the Nax bomb. Here they go. Nax bomb goes out, destroys the Darkseer. There we go. Just too poor. And this is what we were talking about. Easy pickoffs. Now it's a 4v. No, Slardar, don't go back in. Oh, that would have been absolutely terrible if he died. It doesn't even have treads up. Oh, Sige? Oh man, they somehow get the Naga. Oh, they actually did. They try to do a wraparound? I wasn't even looking on the mini map. It looks like they tried to do a wraparound and it failed, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Slardar picked off the Visage on the back end, but I think it was probably a little bit of miscommunication there because Slardar, it looked like they were trying to close in on them,
Lifestealer? Oh, he's just feeding off this Slardar. He's gonna just melt. Can't even armlet toggle that. You were saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just a bit of miscommunication, and you can see here, the well, I'll let you do the play-by-play first.
Well, play-by-play is basically already done. They're gonna try to chase. Oh, Lifestealer! They might actually get the kill. No, they threw it on net on this guy. But no, Naga's gonna be able to get out. They're stealing a lot of damage. Vengeful Spirit will die. Oh, Naga Song just for the next, and that's well worth it. Oh, the Visage Familiar nearly gets the kill. Lifestealer trying to live. He's trying to armlet toggle, but it's just not enough. So nice return kills.
Yeah,
but
I think they.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think they wised up this time. They decided, yeah, we're not going to let your Visage Familiars kill our Naga again.
Yeah.
Took out the Familiars really quickly.
Yeah, that really nice play. So the Razor and the Darkseer are basically the bright points on this. Looks like Darkseer is going for a Hex Stick, but he's far from it. He does have 1600 gold. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, and the Razor now has his ultimate, which I'm glad to see. Well, I mean, one other thing about the Blade Mail is, you can reflect damage, but if you activate it and there's no reason for them to attack you, it just does nothing. So.
True. So if we look at the gold graph, it's over 12k or right at there for favor of well played. For EXP, it's about 8k almost in favor of well played as well. But it just feels like well played. I mean, Locien, I really like their draft, but when you have a 5-man draft, you just have very little room for error. While for well played, you can overextend a lot and still win the game, because Weaver just has time as he's more survivable. Next can farm, probably not that fast, but his damage output is already nice at just an armlet, and Puck, just needs the Blink Dagger and can really. Oh, Naga gets. But Puck just needs, Blink Dagger. He's there for the initiation. They have more room to mess up, while Locien just cannot.
Right. That's especially they have you also have to consider that well played. They have two very powerful cores that do a lot with farm. Um,
Yeah, they're a mid-game team, but still very strong late.
and you can and the puck has really been doing work this game. Just keeping Locien
Akiro?
locked down.
Akiro gets picked off. It's a stand-in. Will he get vacuumed back? Oh, there's a vacuum onto the puck. But the familiars are there. They're just slowing down the retreat and slowing down their Roche attempt. Lifestealer picks up the Aegis. This, but the wall's still there. And you actually write down the timer. It's really nice. So we do have the timer right here.
Yeah, I'm too used to it, man. I just do it without thinking. I typed it and then I was just like, oh, wait a minute.
I'm glad to have you. Ice Path actually misses for once. Oh no, there's a Naex bomb coming out. It's an easy double kill. Vacuum, I'm not sure. Oh no, they will pick off the... No, Slarder armlet toggles that. What a boss. But now Darks are going to get out. They only lose the two supports, and they should be thankful for that. Honestly, it almost looked like it was going to team wipe.
So I mean, what's at this point, in your opinion, what's it gonna take from Locien to be able to pull out some kind of advantage or pull things back a little?
Well, they never ever made it to the 5-man. I don't. It's too late at this point. They were only down by about 5k gold, about 5k experience. They definitely could have still pulled it through. It's Dota. Things can happen. That Wombo combo hasn't quite made it there. Darkseer, I mean, he level 3 wall, not too bad. Razor, he's almost got his level 3 Eye of the Storm. Oh, he's about a level and a half away, but they just never realized that. Oh, there's a swap back in. Darkseer, the only bright side of it, go down, but he does get a vacuum wall combo into the Ice Path. They do get the puck, as you can tell. That's still a lot of damage. There's a buyback sound. Actually, there's a team fight going out, and they do get the stun on the Visage. Visage looks to be dead. Is there going to be another buyback? They have a trade 3 for 5. 3 for 5. 3 for 1. Very much in favor of Locien.
Yeah, and that was actually a really good fight, and that was really very much needed for them.
This is what I was talking about. Like, if they had grouped up earlier, I think they could have easily team wiped them. But they just never did it. And Naga, again, she's just, for defensive purposes, whatever reason is the thing. It's just a lot of players. I feel like this Naga player is not experienced. In a case like this, you honestly need to practice way more before you can do that. Will kill the puck. Puck really going in deep, whatever reason. But anyways,
yeah, Naga definitely requires a lot of definitely requires some practice with, and I don't know. I guess at this point now it's so hard for them to 5-man because now that Weaver is strong, Weaver can always just split push them. And you see earlier they took a fight 3 for 1, but Weaver wasn't even there. Weaver was pushing the top.
It's true. And Lifestealer, he's hasted. He can find this Naga. Oh, he just walks right past her. Doesn't. Would have been easy. They're going to chase after this Weaver. Weaver will get out just fine. Be a mistake if he time lapses now. Not going to do it. Weaver going with that really annoying build. Havos did it a couple times. It's a BKB Lincolns. He's basically unkillable. With the BKB Lincolns, Blardard can't shut him down anymore.
Right.
So Darkseer.
And I think.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go. You started first.
So Darkseer, he's working on a Hex deck. He is about 1900 gold away. I think that would be nice for them, but it still won't be enough. Darkseer, I think he's the lead farmer. No, he's not the lead farmer. Razor, what's he got? He's going for the AC. Would be nice. He'd be able to farm it.
If Darkseer does get that sheepstick though, that'll be really, really big. Because if they he's about to get picked off.
Goodbye, Darkseer. It was really nice knowing break the coil, and oh, ice path, but doesn't land on anybody. They do get the wall off, but it's a wasted wall. He probably shouldn't have done it because there was no vacuum. Oh, there's a swap in, but Razor popping the blade mode. It's not going to be enough. Oh, they do get the combo with the Naga, but she's going to TP out, and that's the right move. At least she can do it defensively. I would just like to see it more offensively. And the mobility on the Radiant side is just pretty much ridiculous.
Yeah, I think the main theme of this game has been that, you know, like you said, well played. They have a lot more margin for error. If Locien, if they don't execute their lineup, you know, pretty much spot on, things fall apart pretty quickly. But for well played, you know, even if say like a Weaver gets picked off or a Nyx gets picked off, your other core is farming, and it's not that big of a deal ultimately.
Yeah, well, they're sieging that tier 3, and that tier 3 is melting so quickly with the Nags banging on it and the minus armor from the Desolator.
I think at this point, honestly, what Locien needs to go for is they need that sheep stick on the Darkseer, and if they can get that, then maybe then they might have a chance, because if they can keep Razor alive with his link on the Nags, and if they can trigger Weaver's Lincolns and then sheep him, they might be able to take a fight.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I like this ward. Good ward. Spots a bunch. Oh, they're gonna smoke up. They see this smoke up. Oh, everything's going poorly for them. Yeah, they see it definitely. The captain, well played, and fire side. The Radiant. It's going back out. Wasted smoke. Well, easy. They'll get some creeps, right?
Yeah, but now they've lost their bot, so they have one outer tower left, and it really, I mean, this game at this point feels a lot like.
Binge, what you doing? Bomb. Oh, she has a force staff. Never mind, complete. Go ahead.
I think, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. I've already said this so many times, so I guess I feel like a broken record now. But I think it's, you know, if the Dire can execute perfectly, they still have a shot. But it's looking, you know, it's not looking too good right now.
This Darkseer is actually 1,400 gold away. X stick. But the good thing about Wall is that it scales with the enemy hero. So the more items that the enemy heroes pick up, the more that illusions, stronger his illusion.
That's true.
And they at least get the aura from BC. Oh, there's a Naga ulti. They're finally deciding to initiate with this, but they're too far away. Naga is just going to go down, I think. Oh, the Visage Familiar. I'm going to try to get the stun puck. Oh, they actually pop. X-bomb. Oh, vacuum wall. Where's everybody else? Where's the entire Dire side? Oh, Visage Familiar hits 3. Dream Coil hits 3 as well. This is looking really bad. Darkseer is going to go down. I think no, it's a couple misfires, but they still get 2 on the backside. Oh, Razor goes down. Naga will go down. This looks to be GG team wipe. Huh. So what was the Dire side doing? I saw half of them here. Was the other half like down here?
Yeah, I mean, Naga went in to initiate, but everyone else was still really far back, like, you know, around this area. And, you know, when you split apart that far, that's a lot of distance to cover. And
no combo you can have.
And there's the GG call. Yep.
Yeah, so well played by well played. Locien they went for the 5-man with a Naga initiation. I gotta wait for the super loud sound.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Locien, they definitely had a very nice draft. I like their draft, but I think when it came down to execution, well, you know.
So I think.
Yeah,
it was the lack of practice. That will bite you in the butt. Still, it's a casual RD2L league. It's okay. So, still a good game. Don't take anything away from well played. Locien, they have one more chance to tie things up. We'll go ahead and go to game 2.